If your driveway deserves more than struggling with a shovel or using the wrong machine for the job, the right snowblower can change everything. A good upgrade means clearing snow faster, dealing with heavy buildup without constant clogging, and spending less time out in the cold fighting your equipment. In this video, we're going to help you understand which gas snowblowers actually make sense depending on your driveway size, snow conditions, and how often you deal with heavy storms. You'll find links to all the models mentioned in the description, so you can compare prices and availability. Without further delay, let's get started with the list. Starting at number 5, Troy-built Storm Tracker 289T. This one is built for people who deal with tough driveways. If you've got gravel, slopes, or icy surfaces where normal wheeled snowblowers struggle for grit, the track drive system here makes a real difference. Instead of spinning wheels, the tracks keep the machine planted, so you're not fighting for traction while trying to clear snow. In real use, that means less slipping and more steady progress, especially during heavier storms. The clearing width is wide enough for most residential driveways, and users consistently mention how confident it feels on uneven ground. Features like heated hand grips and power steering also make long snow clearing sessions a lot less tiring. The honest downside is the price. It's noticeably more expensive than standard models, and if your driveway is flat and simple, you may not fully benefit from the track system. My verdict: if traction is your biggest problem, this is one of the smartest upgrades you can make before moving into higher-end machines. At number 4, the Ariens Deluxe 28. This is the kind of snowblower people usually buy when they're tired of replacing cheaper machines every few winters. In real use, it feels built for serious snowfall and long driveways where reliability matters more than fancy extras. The steel construction gives it a solid, durable feel, and once it's moving, it clears heavy snow confidently without feeling like it's struggling. Turning is easier than you'd expect for a machine this size, thanks to the auto-turn steering, so you're not fighting the handlebars every time you change direction. It's especially good for homeowners who deal with regular winter storms and want something that can handle packed snow without slowing them down. The honest downside is the price. It sits firmly in the premium residential range, and it's also a fairly large machine, so storage space can be an issue for smaller garages. My personal verdict is simple. If you want a snowblower that feels dependable season after season, this is one of the safest long-term choices before stepping into professional level pricing. At number 3, the Toro Power Max HD A28 OAE. This is the machine a lot of homeowners end up trusting after dealing with snowblowers that constantly clog. In real winter conditions, especially wet or heavy snow, the anti-clogging system makes a noticeable difference. Instead of stopping every few minutes to clear the chute, you can usually keep moving, which makes clearing a driveway much less frustrating. It feels strong without being overly complicated, and the steering system makes turning feel smooth and natural, even when the snow gets deep. This one is best for people who want a reliable workhorse for regular snowstorms and don't want to fight their machine every time the snow gets heavy. The honest downside is that it doesn't include heated hand grips, which some people expect at this price, especially during long early morning clearing sessions. My personal verdict is simple. If you want dependable performance and fewer interruptions in tough snow, this is one of the easiest machines to live with day to day. At number 2, the Cub Cadet 2X30 Max. This machine is built for people who deal with serious snowfall and don't want to spend all morning clearing the driveway. The wide clearing path makes a big difference in real use, especially if you have a long driveway or space for multiple cars. It moves a lot of snow quickly, and it handles those heavy piles left by street plows without slowing down. The power steering makes it easier to control than you'd expect for a machine this size. And small details like heated hand grips and the LED light bar actually matter when you're out there early in the morning or after work. This is best for homeowners with large properties or anyone upgrading from a smaller snowblower that just can't keep up anymore. The honest downside is the size and weight. It's powerful, but it takes up more storage space and can feel like overkill if you only get light snow a few times a year. My personal verdict is simple. If you need serious snow-moving power and want something that won't struggle during big storms, this one makes a lot of sense. At number 1, the Honda HSS 928. This is the machine people buy when they're tired of fighting with snowblowers every winter and just want something that works every time. What really stands out in daily use is how smooth everything feels. The hydrostatic drive means you're not constantly changing gears. You just move at your own pace, which makes clearing snow feel less like work, especially during long sessions. The track drive version also gives incredible grip, so if you have a steep driveway or icy areas, it keeps moving where wheeled machines can struggle. It throws snow far enough to keep cleared areas clean, and the controls are simple to use even with thick gloves on. This is best for homeowners who get heavy snow every year and want a long-term machine that prioritizes reliability and ease of use over saving money up front. The honest downside is the price. It costs significantly more than most residential snowblowers, and that alone makes it hard to justify for lighter winters or smaller properties. My personal verdict is simple. If you want the most dependable gas snowblower and plan to keep it for many winters, this is the one that makes the investment feel worth it.